Storm clouds blow fiercely across the sky as lightning bolt riding heroes descending from the darkened skies to defy demons which corrupt the very fabric of reality around them, while dinosaurs made of stardust and formed from the half-forgotten memories of their millennia-old magic chair-riding lizard overlords march against soul-devouring elves emerging from fog-shrouded waters to do battle over what little remains of this ruined world, paint a picture of a universe of high fantasy and unending battle. This is the backdrop to Warhammer: Age of Sigmar, which is the newest tabletop fantasy battles game and universe of Games Workshop, and a continuation of their previously popular Warhammer fantasy battles, exploring the post-apocalyptic setting of the mortal realms and the epic struggle of the forces of order as they attempt to retake these realms from the forces of chaos. Each of these 8 realms is a fantastic setting for a story unto itself, and combined they create a fantastic universe for us all to explore. Akshi, the realm of fire; Giran, the realm of life; Gur, the realm of beasts, where much of the story of the newest edition of the game is set; Shaman, the realm of metal; Shaish, the realm of death, and the home of the various underworlds of all the denizens of the 8 realms; Olgu, the realm of shadows; Haish, the realm of light, and the home of the titular Sigmar himself; Azir, the realm of heavens. Each of these realms are connected to each other via magic gates, known as realm gates, which can instantly teleport a mortal from one to the other. Eons ago, beyond any living mortal memory, each of these realms was a peaceful and prosperous place, with various mortal civilizations of all species building and thriving in each of the realms. Of course, each was influenced by their surroundings and their own natural proclivities, but they lived together in harmony in this vast universe ushered towards progress by the gods of the Pantheon. Fittingly, however, for a universe entitled Warhammer, these good times could not last. And slowly but surely, the weakness of the mortals occupying these realms allowed the evil influence of chaos to seep in. This corruption took many forms, and no 2 falls into damnation were the same. Some mortals traded their souls fervently for more power, whereas others suffered a longer, slower, more oblivious road into infernal service. Others, yet still in the less civilized areas of the realms, may never have realized that the gods of their ancestors had been supplanted by these more insidious forces. Druidic worshippers in the realm of life may never have realized that their god of fertility had been replaced with a pestilent lord, offering a much darker harvest. Or perhaps warrior knights protecting the inhabitants of the land of beasts from the towering monsters that lurk there may have thought nothing of the growing common practice of the ritual drinking of the blood of such a beast after a hunt, believing that this was a good luck charm simply that gave them an increase in their own strength, never seeing the ways in which this fed the blood god Khorne. Yet in such ways did the dark powers of chaos grow in the realms. Slowly it seeped through these small cracks, like roots reaching through concrete, until they suffused each of the realms, and every land felt the influence of these shadowy forces. The first demon incursion occurred in the realm of fire, Akshi, where the hot-tempered tribes of its plains had devised means of warfare by way of honor duel, which had been escalated through the tempers of those subtly imbued by Khorne into full-scale bloodbaths, wherein honor was traded for bloodlust. From this massacre, the first demons of the realms of chaos did cross into the mortal realms. The other realms soon found that they were not immune to such invasions, and all the realms that Sigmar and the gods of the Pantheon had once ruled over became the playground of the forces of chaos. Of course, Sigmar, leader of the pantheon of gods, fought against this spreading ruin, destroying one by one demons from all the various forces of the dark gods. However, it was the destroyer of the world that was, Archaon, the Ever-Chosen, Grand Marshal of the Apocalypse, who would undo the great wrath of Sigmar. Realizing that the God King was ruled by his temper, Archaon created an illusion which caused Sigmar to throw his great hammer, Galmaraz, through a tear in reality, and out of the God King's hands and sight. With the loss of the hammer came the loss of the Battle of the Burning Skies, which had been the last great push by the gods and free mortals to hold out against the overwhelming powers of the realms of chaos. Without any further options, the God King made the painful decision to withdraw and to close the realm gates that led to Azir. In securing his own realm, he knew he was dooming generations of mortals to live under the tyranny of chaos, but he had little other choice. The realms had fallen to the powers of hell. Where once great centers of learning had stood, bloodthirsty raider chiefs built gladiatorial arenas, where the strong or clever are gifted monstrous boons, while the frail and the weak are sacrificed to the thirsting maws of dark gods. Power and might become all, and the first to heed the desire of the dark gods rose to rule over these lands as warlords, sorcerer queens, and much worse. Slowly but surely, even the ordinary peoples of this realms are twisted into servants of these dark powers, as they capitulate to the whispered promises of power, strength, pleasure, or corrupted salvation. Farmers, town peoples, merchants, and more, all who have just been trying to live their lives, now grow generationally in lands tainted by chaos. Some remember the times before, be it via oral traditions, books secreted away from the hands of the agents of chaos, or by more arcane methods. But in most areas of the realms, all hope is lost. The age of progress and of gods has become myth, and toil, death, and hardship are all the people know. Generations have passed since the closing of the gates, and the barbarian god has devised a new weapon in his fight against chaos, the Stormcast Eternals. Super soldiers wielding weapons and armor forged from the remnants of a dying world, lost to myth, striking out into the darkness to reclaim the lost realms, rediscover old allies, and rebuild lost splendors. Come with us as we explore the stories and struggles of this new age, as we watch these heroes fight and fall. Explore with us as we watch to see if these ruined realms can be reborn. And let us see if this is a tempest to be remembered, or just the last bolt of lightning in a dying storm.